Welcome to another broadcast of the Philadelphia Parks Alliance's read-alongs. We are doing children's books read-alongs every week from Monday through Thursday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So this is our last one for the week. We're going to have, in a few minutes, we're going to have our representative from South Philadelphia, Pennsylvania State House Representative Jordan Harris from the 186th District. He'll be joining us and in just a few minutes. So let me just pop onto the screen here to say hi to you, and we will get this broadcast going. Hello, my name is Steve Taylor. I work here with the Parks Alliance, helping them out with communications, and we're really excited about a lot of things that are happening here. We usually want to tell you about a lot of projects we're working on. Today, we want to tell you about something really, really important that one of our partners, which is the Fairmount Park Conservancy, what they are doing. And what they're doing is helping out the Philadelphia Department of Parks and Recreation. As you may know, Philadelphia Department of Parks and Recreation, many of the employees there are helping out, getting out food to the communities, doing other things where they need to interact with the public as part of their jobs, and they need to stay safe. And Parks and Rec does not have enough masks. So they're asking the public, you, and to help out by making masks through some instructions they have online. There are some simple ways that you can do this, and if you go to myphillypark.org, you'll be able to see those instructions. They'll give you step-by-step instructions that will walk you through how to make the masks. And also there's plenty of information there that'll tell you what you can do with those masks when you're done and how to get them. There are drop-off spots in Northeast Philadelphia and also in West Philadelphia where you can drop those off. You can email myphillypark.org, info@myphillypark.org, and that's after you know how many masks you can do. So what you want to do is go to the link at myphillypark.org, the Fairmount Park Conservancy, read the instructions, figure out if you can do that, if you're able to do that, and then how many masks you might be able to make. Then you can contact them with the information and then get those masks to those drop-off spots. In one of those in West Philadelphia, one in Northeast Philadelphia, and they'll be in touch. They'll be in touch very quickly to let you know how you can help additionally more. So we really want to be able to help out our partners up at Fairmount Park Conservancy. They do fantastic work as well, and definitely follow them on all their social media accounts as well, and they'll give additional information. Speaking of social media accounts, you can go to our social media accounts where we also have links. So if you go to Instagram at Philip Parks Alliance or Twitter at PH Parks Alliance, you'll be able to see recent posts and retweets that we've done that will direct you to those resources that the Park Conservancy has. So please take a moment to take down that information, and as you can see, here's we also have a link in the client and in the comments that we provided where you can go to directly. So you can go to that link and then see if that's something you're able to do there. So we're really hoping you can do that and help out by making some masks for Philadelphia Parks and Recreation workers who need the help of you to help make homemade masks for them. So go to that link that we already put in the comments, and also it's up on the screen there too. You can also go to any of our social media accounts, including our Facebook account, where we have reposted that information. The Fairmount Parks Conservancy has done a wonderful job at providing a step-by-step information. So if you go to this website, they'll walk you through everything you need to do to the steps to make the masks, and also how to get those to their centers where they're collecting those. And it's a difficult times, but we're really excited to see the spirit of Philadelphia coming through all the volunteering that's happening, all the people who are providing support for folks who really need it and things like this. So that's something we really hope you can do. And we're just going to tell you one other thing that we were talking about yesterday. We wanted to remind you about that we're doing to help support our parks and our recreation centers. Now, what we do during normal times is we have programs in rec centers. We go to rec centers, go to parks to support them. And now we're providing virtual support for them. One way we're doing is by getting out the word for how important it is to advocate for our parks and our recreation centers. So if you go to our website, you will see some information that is going to show you how you can become a park advocate, a Parks and Rec defender. And that is something where we're asking you to just give us some information so we can contact you and let you know how you can get the word out and get the word to your city council person and to the council people at large to let them know how important your parks and rec centers are to you now. I'm sure if you are a regular attendee of programs or your children are attendee of programs at rec centers, you're missing that really greatly now. You're realizing how important that is. And we also realize how important our parks are for when we are able to get outside and exercise, get out and get some fresh air while maintaining, proper physical distancing, of course. So in this time, just remembering how important those are, if you go to philaparks.org, to our website, you can then join our Parks and Rec Defense team. We promise you we won't send you a lot of email. We're not going to share your email. We're just going to send you information for how you can take action and become one of our Parks and Rec defenders. I'll also do is show you a few things that we have put together that you can do at home and to be able to do activities at home, do advocacy at home as well. So I'm going to show you our Instagram account and some of the things we've put up here. And one of the things I'm going to show you is a neat activity that you can do at home. And our intern, Jack, who's the one who's taking care of our Facebook comments and saying hi to folks there, he put together a lot of really great tools. And one of the ones we are going to talk about right now, which is doing a nature texture rubbing. So you can take items you find in nature or that you have around the house and rub those with a piece of paper and a crayon or a pencil, and then get these really interesting little sketches, basically, that show you the texture of the one. So it's a great way to learn about nature, learn about the texture of a leaf, learn about the texture of bark of a tree or something like that by doing this very simple task that can be done at home. And one of the other things we have there is this really cool nature walk bingo. Our intern Jack also put this together, and it is a really cool set of things that if you're outside or just looking out your window, that you can see, spot various things around the city and spot various things that are happening from your window, from your yard, or when you are outside and maintaining safe social distance. So that's another tool, and all of these items are available on our website. If you go to our Instagram account and go to the top where we have our bio, our profile bio, you'll see a link tree, linkter.ee, and with our name there. And if you go to that, it's a little mini website that will give you a link to some of the important things there, like going to our finding the this if you wanted to print out or see an online version of the nature walk bingo. Another item you can find there, and you can either print out or do digitally, is our Parks and Rec Defense Team Shield, which is where you will sort of fill in the blanks of I love to blank in blank. Like I love to bike in FDR Park. That's one of the things I love to do in Philadelphia parks. You can fill in your favorite activity in your favorite park or rec center. So those are nice tools that you can get by going to instagram.com/PhilaParksAlliance. And that is also scrolling. That link is scrolling in the bottom of the screen to show you how to get there. So please do follow us on all of our social profiles. And now we have Lula joining us here. And this is my co-host, Lula, who is our campaign director. How are you?
Hi, Steve. Thank you for explaining everything that we are doing. Hi, everyone. My name is Lula DeFersha, and I am the campaign director for Philadelphia Parks Alliance with an S, like Steve mentioned yesterday. Thank you again for joining us. In about a few seconds, I am going to bring our Representative Jordan Harris. He is our reader for the day, so we're super excited to have him. So we'll bring him in shortly. Just curious, where is everyone watching from? If you can comment in the comment section what part of Philly you're watching this from, that will be awesome. And for those of you who just joined us, we have provided a couple of links in the comment section, our website, if you're interested in signing our petition, which is just to talk to our city council members to fund our parks and recreation centers. We have a link for how to make masks. Where is the website for that? I have to find the website for that. Also, our social media. So if you are looking for resources to do with your kids or yeah, resources to do as a family. We have different two resources currently. You can look at the nature walk bingo and also the, what is it called, Steve?
Nature texture rubbing is which would be, leaf rubbing would be the standard name, but we don't want people plucking leaves off trees. So it's one of those things in the fall and later in the year when there are more leaves in the ground. It's a one to do as well. And one thing to keep in mind is that it's great that you're here live. We're very excited to have you live, audience. Please, let us know where you're calling from. Let us know if you have any questions for the representative. But also, we are this broadcast will be, anyone can watch it anytime. So we want to be able to share the broadcast, and so if you click on that share button there in Facebook, or if you're watching on YouTube, you can do that there too, and then you'll be able to share that with your network, and folks can come back to that broadcast whenever they like to.
Okay, so we have people from West Philly. Oh, we lost. So we're having some technical difficulties, so please bear with us. Representative Harris is trying to reconnect again, so just hang with us. We have folks watching from West Philly. Hey, Carell. We have Stephanie from South Philadelphia. We have Jack also, who's producing. Hi, Jack. Okay, so yes, we're waiting for Representative Harris to connect with us again. As you know, we're doing everything virtual nowadays, so it's a bit difficult to do a lot of work. So just be patient with us for a second.
Lula, do you want to talk a bit more about the what folks can do with the Parks and Rec Defense Team and what being a member and a park advocate means?
Sure. Are you able to pull up the
I'm going to pull that tab up again here. So this is our homepage. So philaparks.org here, and we'll also pull up the address on screen here so you know how to find us. Again, Philaparks, not Philapark. Philapark is the parking authority. Actually, yesterday I had to respond to someone who was trying to dispute a ticket. Then they were emailing people there. And I was like, unfortunately, I can't help you with that, but I wish you the best of luck. So we're going to pull up the link to our website here. Which
so I'm going to quickly just talk about this, and then we're going to bring Representative Harris. He is back. So yes, if you're interested in volunteering with us, go to www.philaparks.org, and the first thing you'll see is sign up for our petition. Again, it's just signing your name saying we need more funding for parks and recreation centers. And then also, if you're interested in being part of our Parks and Rec Defense Team, you have an opportunity to sign up, first, last name, and email, and then we'll provide you more information how to be an advocate for your community.
Excellent.
So I know we were rambling for a long time, but I am going to bring Representative Harris. Thank you, Steve, again for holding it down.
Really?
Hello.
Welcome.
Good morning. Well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Well, I am. I'm good. I mean, I'm in the house. I'm staying in. I'm staying safe.
Yes.
And I hope everyone else is doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so glad that you invited me, and I'm so glad to be here with you this afternoon.
Well, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to pop back into our virtual studio here, and I'll let Lula take over.
All right. Thank you, Steve. We're super excited to have you. We're excited to have you to be part of our virtual reading initiative that we have created. I reached out to you, and you immediately got back to me, which was really exciting. So I'm grateful for that. So are you working from home?
Yes, this is my house. This is my home. This is all you got. This is it. This is me.
How has it been like transitioning working from the office to your home office?
So, I mean, I was in Harrisburg on Monday and Tuesday of this week because we had session. Right. And although the House is allowed to vote remotely because I'm the whip, I actually have to be there to vote for everyone else who was voting remotely. So I was in Harrisburg Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week with the House session. My district office is closed, but we are still very much answering phone calls and emails and messages on social media. I've been using a lot of technology. I just got off with the School Boards Association before I jumped on with you guys. I have some more conference calls before the day is over. Wow. So staying very, very busy, although doing so at home.
Well, we appreciate all the work that you have done. I want to talk a little bit more about your background for the people that don't know you. You are your resume is long. You have done so much for our community, and you have been just an advocate for children and young adults before you even held the public office. Just talk about like your background a little bit more for those of you who don't know anything about you.
Sure. Grew up in South Philadelphia, born and raised, public schools, my whole life, even public university. I'm a graduate of Millersville University.
I'm an alumni. Gerald Jackson right there. Just give you a shout out as well.
That's right. Millersville, baby. I actually currently serve on the council of trustees at Millersville. So, public school, I did get my master's from Cabrini College, but, born and raised in South Philadelphia. A lot of people don't know, but I am a former school teacher. I taught middle school social studies. So I'm very, very passionate about education and understanding that education really is the great equalizer. I call it the elevator out of poverty. And when we look at the city of Philadelphia and, 25% or so of our folks living in poverty, the biggest thing that we can do to change those numbers and reduce those numbers is going to be how we educate our young people. So it's extremely important to me that we are educating folks and that we are focusing on making sure we're getting folks prepared for not just today, but for tomorrow and the days coming. So, that's me. I mean, I'm just a guy from South Philly. On my Twitter, I say, I'm just a guy from South Philly trying to make my mama proud. And
ain't that right?
That's kind of really that's kind of really how I live my life. I just, I want to do good and leave the earth better than what I found it, the way I found it.
But you have done some major things. In 2018, you have, with your colleagues also authored the Clean State Law. Clean State Law, which has been huge impact for folks to get their expunged. So can you talk a little bit more about that for those who don't know and how to access it as well?
Sure. So, I've been really big on the criminal justice space, understanding that a lot of our folks have been affected by the criminal justice system.
Yeah.
And because of that, it renders a lot of our folks either unemployed or underemployed, right? It doesn't mean that they don't have the skills. But criminal records can hinder you from becoming gainfully employed. So, I started working on stuff well before 2018. But one of the big things that we were able to get done in criminal justice in Pennsylvania was in 2018 with the Clean Slate Act.
Yes.
It was a bill that I worked on with Republican Cheryl Delosier. It was a bipartisan bill that we got done. Clean Slate basically says those with misdemeanor 2s and 3s that are of a nonviolent nature, after 10 years, their records can be sealed automatically. Don't have to go to court, don't have to get a lawyer. It will happen automatically. Those with misdemeanor 1s can go to court and get those sealed. The automatic sealing piece of Clean Slate is the first of its kind in the nation.
Right.
So, Pennsylvania was first to start doing automatic sealing of records. Since then, the state of Utah has enacted Clean Slate laws. The state of Connecticut is working on it. Maryland is working on it. Michigan, Louisiana. I mean, there's literally states all across the union that are working on Clean Slate, following in the footsteps of Pennsylvania. And on a federal level, there are two members of Congress, Congresswoman Lisa Blunt Rochester and Congressman Guy Reschenthaler, who have introduced Clean Slate on a federal level. So, we started it here in Pennsylvania, and we're just glad to see so many are following suit. But there's so much more to be done in the criminal justice space, and hopefully we can get that done soon.
Wow, that's impressive, and thank you for all the work that you are doing and continue to do. So just transition us to why you're here today. What book will you be reading? Why did you pick that book?
So here's the story.
Okay.
I tried to find my favorite book, but I couldn't find it online. See, I don't have any children, so when I woke up, I'm texting my staff like, where am I going to find a children's book? Because I don't have any children, so I don't have kids' books here. My favorite book as a child was a book called Where the Wild Things Are.
Okay.
That was one of my favorite books. But I couldn't find it online, and I couldn't find it to download so I could read it. So I had to go with a classic
Okay.
that actually kind of articulates how I look at life.
All right.
And that's Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. Now, here's why. Here's why. Here's
Uh-huh.
why. When you get to the end of the story, you understand that sometimes you can't say what you don't like until you try it.
Try it. Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
that is definitely how I, and it's not just for me, it's not just about food, it's a lesson about life.
Yes.
Oftentimes we say we don't want to do, we don't like. Oftentimes we say we can't do.
Right.
Until we try it. So that's my moral of the story for today.
I love the intro. Now we're super excited to hear it, and I think it's applicable not just to children but to adults as well. So I hope
absolutely,
I said it's just for everybody. So I'm going to let you take it over.
All right, Green Eggs and Ham by Dr. Seuss. I am Sam. I am Sam. Sam, I am. That Sam I am. That Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. Well, would you like them here or there? I would not like them here or there. I would not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a house? Would you like them with a mouse? I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with a mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Would you like them in a box? Would you like them with a fox? Not in a box, not with the fox, not in a house, not with the mouse. I would not eat them here or there. I would not eat them anywhere. I would not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Well, would you, could you, in a car? Eat them, here they are. I would not, could not in a car. You may like them, you will see, you may like them in a tree. I would not, could not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I do not like them in a box. I do not like them with the fox. I do not like them in a house. I do not like them with the mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. A train, a train, a train, a train. Could you, would you, on a train? Not on train, not in a tree, not in a car. Sam, let me be. I would not, could not in a box. I would not, could not with a fox. I will not eat them in a house. I will not eat them here or there. I will not eat them anywhere. I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Say, in the dark, here in the dark, would you, could you in the dark? I would not, could not in the dark. Would you, could you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain, not in the dark, not on a train, not in a car, not in a tree. I do not like them, Sam, you see, not in the house, not in a box, not with a mouse, not with a fox. I will not eat them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. You do not like green eggs and ham? I do not like them, Sam I am. Could you, would you with a goat? I would not, could not with a goat. Would you, could you on a boat? I could not, would not on a boat. I will not with a goat. I will not eat them in the rain, not in the dark, not in a tree, not in a car. You let me be. I will not like them in a box. I do not like them with the fox. I will not like them in a house. I do not like them with the mouse. I do not like them here or there. I do not like them anywhere. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. You do not like them, so you say? Try them, and you may. Try them, and you may, I say, Sam, if you let me be, I will try them. You will see. Say, I like green eggs and ham. I do. I like them, Sam, I am. And I would eat them in a boat, and I would eat them with the goat, and I will eat them in the rain, and in the dark, and on a train, and in a car, and in a tree. They are so good, you see. So I will eat them in a box, and I will eat them with a fox. I will eat them in a house. I will eat them with a mouse. I will eat them here and there. Say, I will eat them anywhere. I do so like green eggs and ham. Thank you, Sam, I am. See? Sometimes you just gotta try them. Just gotta try it.
That was excellent. Oh my goodness. The amount of characters you were into, the voice changes. That was excellent. It was very entertaining, and I'm sure our audience enjoyed it. That was incredible.
I hope so. Great.
So,
moral of the story is you gotta try it before you say you don't like it.
Yes, that applies to everything in life.
I've done that with Brussels sprouts. I never liked Brussels
sprouts.
Yes, I never liked Brussels sprouts. Then I had Brussels sprouts with bacon and a little honey.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness.
They're delicious.
They're amazing.
Yes. And you can cook
I know there's somebody that's going to sit there and say if you add bacon to anything, it's amazing. But still, the point is, I tried Brussels sprouts and I liked them.
So your challenge to our audience is to try something maybe they didn't think they were going to like.
Listen, we as a society have progressed because people have done things that they didn't think they liked, or that they did things that they didn't think they could do. Many times in life, we are defeated before we even start because we don't believe we can do it. We don't believe we'll like doing it. The moral of the story is sometimes you just got to try. You might be surprised.
Well, that was church. Thank you for taking us to church. So if people want to learn more about your district, or if they want to get more information about you, if they want to contact you, where should they go? Like your website, your Facebook?
You can go to my website first. That's www.pahouse.net/Harris. You can follow me on Twitter @Rep Harris. You can follow me on Facebook, Rep Jordan Harris, or you can even follow me on Instagram, Jordan A. Harris. Lots of ways to get in contact. Or, if you want, just do it the traditional way, I'll call it, and call my office, 215-952-3378.
And we'll put all that information in the comment section at the end of this chat, just in case you missed. And then there's also on the banner his contact information as well. We would like to thank you on behalf of Philadelphia Parks Alliance for taking time and being extremely entertaining reading the book and engaging with our audience. Steve has a fox. He was just.
I would definitely eat green eggs and ham with a fox, but you know what? Reginald and I would much rather eat Brussels sprouts with bacon than green eggs and ham.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. It's amazing.
We just want to thank you again for taking the time to be part of this initiative. It truly means a lot to us. And then also thank you for the work that you are doing and continue to do. And if you want to connect with Representative Harris, please reach out to him in many of the different platforms that he just shared with you. We will share that in the comment section as well.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much.
Be safe.
Bye.
We want to leave you with another message that we started the broadcast with, which is how helping out our partners at the Fairmount Park Conservancy, or helping out our partners at Philadelphia Parks and Recreation. So I'm just going to pull that up in front of us here, and we'll just chat with you just for a minute behind it, just to let you know where you can go. And that is to myphillypark.org. And I'm going to put that address up on the screen. And you also can see that address in the comments in Facebook. And so Philadelphia Parks and Recreation staff are providing vital service to other fellow Philadelphians, and they need masks. They need to have masks to help protect themselves and to protect other people they're working with. And they're running out. They don't have masks. They really need your help in making masks. And Fairmount Park Conservancy did a wonderful job of putting together a guide that will show you how to make masks and also connect you with how to get those masks to them to distribute to Philadelphia Parks and Recreation workers. There are spots where you can drop them off in West Philadelphia and also Northeast Philadelphia. You can contact them by going to this page, and they will be able to tell you what you need to do there. So we'll just leave you with that message. And if you are able to if you have the time to be able to do that and the resources, then please do. And thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We will see you back here on.
To someone real quick.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's definitely.
Here we go. Hi, I want to give a shout out to my mom, Ruth. She's watching. She just joined in not too long ago. So, hey, Mom. But that was it. I didn't want nothing else. And thank you for joining us.
Well, actually, no, we'd like to actually give a shout out to other people who said where they're watching from. So let's do that here. We'll and then I'll bring up that image just after we close out completely. We want to thank one of our very first author who joined us.
Yeah.
Who also has been our top supporter, who's been sharing these things. He's been coming in and all along, and he's really a great connector, a great author, and we're really excited. You can go back to Facebook, but even easier, you can go to YouTube. If you go to YouTube, search for Philadelphia Parks Alliance, and you can go and find Gerald's one and all the other read-alongs that we've done so far. They'll be there. You can find them on Facebook, but it's just easier to find on YouTube because, that's what YouTube does. And there we go.
Hey, Mommy.
And we also have someone joining us from South Philadelphia, 19th and Wolf. And we want to give a shout out to a couple other people here who said where they're watching from. And you can still let us know. And we have our intern, Jack, who's watching from Francisville. And that's awesome. And so please do share. You can still share this. Anyone can come back. In fact, if you share it now, we're ending in just a second. But if you share it now, they'll get to watch it from the very beginning because that link will take them to the saved version where they can watch from the beginning and then catch the whole broadcast. So thanks again for joining us, everyone.
Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.